And welcome everyone to the Winter Grey Havens battle. It's a nice 5v3 today, sent in from Beast Mode on 70. Now of course, before we get started, you have to send me through other Reforged replays like this, or other Total War replays like Rome 2, Warhammer 2, etc. Then our links displayed on your screen, and also in the description below. I've also got a PayPal option, subscribe to our Patreon, or stream as donation link in the description below if you'd like to support my work. It does help out. But if those aren't options for you, then please remember to smash the like button anyway, subscribe if you haven't already, tick that bell for notifications, and leave your own thoughts about this battle in the comment section below. And with that, let's jump in. So, we've got Isengard here, commanded by Beast, as I said. We've got some Urkai archers here, we have some Dungeon veterans next. We've got a few units here of Half-Orc Spearguard, and maybe a few more of Half-Orc Vanguard, maybe a couple actually. We also got some Urkai Raiders mixed in there. Maybe 2 units of Raiders. It looks like he's got, 2 Vanguard, 2 Spearguard, 1 Raiders, yep. We have some Warg Riders next. We have some Urkai Crossbows here, 2 units. Only 2 units of Pikemen. He's got 2 units of Urkai Infantry, Urkai Berserkers, Nazgul. We got some Urkai Raiders and Dungeon Clansmen. Now I miss the old days in the old patch where you could actually upgrade the Berserkers and they looked exactly like the Nazgul and you couldn't tell the difference. That was funny. Anyway, next we have his ally, Erebor, given by ... I pissed off by accident by being so slow with my connection last time we played together. So hopefully there's no hard feelings. We have some Erebor Legionnaires, we have some Sons of Durin, we got some Axguard of Erebor, we got some Erebor Legionnaires, some Ironfoot Warriors, some 2 units there. We have some Dwarven Miners here, a couple of units. We have some Ironfoot Warriors again, a couple of units. We got some Ironfoot Crossbows, 2 units here. Some Ironfoot Axe Throwers, 2 units. We got some Ironfoot Halberds, I think 3 units of them. Axguard of Erebor is next, and there doesn't appear to be any Black Block Engineers anywhere. And there could be some Highborns of Erebor, Obsidian Guard, Dragon Slayers of Arid Mithrin. I don't see any of those around here. So his army is a little bit curious to me. But we'll move on, we'll keep an eye for other units later of course. We have Rudar next, commanded by Mighty Mirko, a very familiar face as well. We have some Witchwoman Slavers, we got some Etamor's Troll Hunters. We've also got 2 units of Dunman Hunters, some more Etamor's Troll Hunters, some Dunman Pikemen, some, I think there's Rudar Axemen there, some Heridan Berserkers as well, and some Rudar Swordsmen that would appear to be as well, just all mixed in there. We've already touched on that before. We have 2 units of Coldfire Maidens, a little bit unusual, but they are a Javelin unit, and so they do have that useful ability about them. But apart from that, they're pretty much useless after that in the siege, one would think. But, could be wrong. Next we have Mordor, commanded by Vivarax. A lot of familiar faces here today. Some Orc Javelins he's got here. He's commanding Mordor. We've got some Sauron's Will, Minas Morgul Chosen, some hidden units it would seem. Maybe not. We have some Blackguard of Barad-dûr, 2 units. We have some Uruk Captains, Temple Guard next. Temple Executioners, armoured up. You can always tell they're armoured because based on the helms and the black capes, which they do not have whenever they are not armoured up. We have Minas Morgul Chosen over here, Orc Fodder, and that appears to be that. And some Olokai over here. I'm always wondering where the Olokai is at all times. We have some Royal Infantry, 2 units here, and Orc Fodder. Now, he didn't bring any Cave Troll Drummers, a little bit unusual, but not uncommon. And I think we'll go to the final attacker on the other side of the Grey Havens today. We have, when I find him, Orcs of the Misty Mountains, coming by Ricky Beagle. Must be Veterans Day or something. We have some Heavy Goblin Archers here, Cave Troll Drummers, some Cave Trolls, Goblin King's Bodyguard, Black Bat Mountain Berserkers, Mount Uruk Host, Black Uruks, Heavy Goblins, more Cave Trolls, Goblin Infantry, Heavy Goblin Halberds, Goblin Spears, and Goblin Infantry. And some Drake Broodlings. Those can be very, very useful when used properly. They can knock almost anything out of their way. Throw any enemy up in the air, which will really help your own troops swarm in and just decimate any defensive formations that your Drake Broodlings knock over. But you've got to be aware that they're going to also knock over your own troops too, so be careful which direction you charge them from. You want to try and make sure you hit your enemy more than you hit your own men when you do that. Otherwise you're going to just hurt yourself as well. And in any case, we'll go to the first of the defenders. We'll obviously call out the defending units as we see them. They are all mixed out throughout the city. So we have Lotharion here, commanded by Frodo Synthesis, who I don't think I've seen before, so new Frodo, welcome. We got some Lauren and Axemen, we have some March Wardens of the Wood, Spears of the Wood here, 2 units, Minhera Spearmen, Lauren and Axemen, some March Wardens of the Wood, we have some Woodland Protectors, Swordmasters and Archers here. Over here more Archers, Swordmasters and Protectors. We've got very a symmetry approach, not nice symmetry to his defensive formations there. Next we have Cardalin, commanded by Bilbo T. Baggins, who I have seen before. He's got some Lumbermen here, some Minhera Spearmen, he's commanding Cardalin. We have some Minhera Sharpshooters here. We have some Greenway Garrison Footmen, a couple units here, Lumbermen, I think 2 units. Actually, I'll take the... geez, I'm confused. I think it's maybe 2. Yeah, I'm going to go with 2 there. We have Dundon Rangers, a catapult here belonging to the last defender, Dwarves of Khazad-dûm, commanded by Jev. We got a catapult, as I said, some Khazad-dûm Reclaimers, Iron Watch and Mirrormere, one of my favourite units in the game now. We have some Greenway Garrison Archers, some Hammers of Gundabad, some 3rd Legion Infantry, 4th Legion Shield Guard, Wardens of Turn Gothad, Sentries of Khazad-dûm, Minhera Spearmen, more Sentries, and Dúnedain Captains. An elite heavy infantry, but not the best, can lose to Haven Guard, Swordmasters. If you're going to send them against elites, make sure they have support. They are strong, but they need help when it comes to versing a more superior opponent. We have Orcs of Khazad-dûm. We have all kinds of Khazad-dûm. We have 2 units of them on neither side, makes sense. And over here we have 3rd Legion Infantry, Sentries of Khazad-dûm, 4th Legion Shield Guard, Minhera Sharpshooters, Dúnedain Captains, and Hammers of Gundabad. We have some all kinds of Khazad-dûm over here as well. Next we have Guards of Khazad-dûm, Reclaimers, and Sons of the Fallen. And it looks like we have a couple units here, one on this side and the other ones are in the Citadel. And on the other side too, so we got some Greenway Garrison Footmen, Hearthguard of Amon Sul, Manitoran Gatekeepers, the elite crossbow unit of Cardalin. We have over here Legion Bodyguard, Mithril Guard, Kindred of Celeborn, 2 units of Kindred of Celeborn, so Frodo brought the big guns here, and some Watchers of the Golden Wood, so a lot of firepower here in the final battle anyway, and some Tharbad Warhammers, so the defenders definitely thinking late stage here already, and they've got some big heavy hitters here to see them through. We have some Lorna Mountain Company over here, some Riders of the Golden Wood, and more Mountain Company. I think that's it, guys. I think that's it. Hang on. Just want to see if I spot these units before. No, these are new. 2 units of Lorna and Spearmen, and that is it. So, let's get the siege started. Enjoy. Now, it would make sense for Frodo to send out his cavalry. There's no movement yet on him. Got some movement over here, he's just getting ready. Attackers don't usually assault this gate. We've seen a couple of successful assaults in the past, but very rare we see the attackers attack this particular gate. Of course, if you do, you basically cut off the retreat of the defenders from one section of the city, so it's actually very valuable to maybe take that spot on this side or the other. Defenders tend to actually deploy the defensive forces mainly in this vicinity, and that is only really because the attackers tend to always assault this area. So if you go after an area they might not be expecting you to go, you could theoretically rush, get in there, and then throw the defenders' defensive formations all out of whack and cause them to scramble, and while they're scrambling you could just tear them apart and win the battle much quicker maybe. It's an idea, I might try that later, we'll see. So, what we've got going on over here? We've got some Goblin Infantry marching up. Frodo should really stop firing, this is just Goblin Infantry after all. Real chump change, not worthy of any ammunition. He's keeping his cavalry in back. He could maybe take out the Drake Broodlings. Maybe just send out the riders and just fire on the drakes. An expensive unit, not one that Ricky will want to lose. But yeah, Frodo's just keeping them at bay at the moment. He's not going to send them up. Mighty's the first one to really go in at this stage. ... is supporting him. He's sending out some Rudar swordsmen already. want to be a little bit cautious. We've got Vivrax moving up his battering ram, which is good to see. We got one siege tower coming up. Surprised he's not setting up another one. Vivrax is sending forces over here, and 2 siege towers and a battering ram. So Mirko did shift. He is coming this way. And defenders don't have a lot of troops here. They've really only got 1 unit of Green Man Garrison Footmen, only 1 melee unit here. These other units are first and foremost missile units. And if Vivrax rushes this area, he could take this whole area. Now the defenders do have, as we saw over here, a lot of elites, including Kindreds and Watchers, deadly units themselves. Defenders might need to bring them forward just to hold Vivrax back. He's got Olokheim Blackguard that can easily swarm in and overwhelm this unit of Green Man Garrison Footmen.
Not be long before our enemy's defenses fall.
But head over here. We've got some Orcans of Khazad shifting, I think, to the furthest gate to the left. We got some sharpshooters also being sent over there. It'll take them a while to get there. We've got guards of Khazad here as well. Looks like we're seeing some movement there on the Cav side of things. We'll come back there in a second. Just want to have a look here. Yep, this is not going to get old. Ever. Okay, yeah. This is going as expected. Foreign infantry charging up. Surging forward. Gatekeepers really annoyingly reforming. Bilbo's probably clicking and clicking and clicking for them to fire, but sometimes they just won't do it. Sometimes they can be very particular about their formation. Now we've got some Hearthguard firing here, but they're not in the right position and they're not shooting at the right target. We've got Blackguard Barradors surging forward here. Defenders are in all sorts at the moment. The smart thing for Vivrax to do here is to just wield right. Don't go for the Citadel just yet, and help out his own attack and actually draw forces away from his allies, so his allies have an easier time of things. We've got some lumbermen coming over here. We got some Minhiri sharpshooters as we saw before, but the forces Vivrax has already here, he can easily deal with them. He's got to keep the sharpshooters back. He's bringing them in too close. Yellow car's coming in. Okay, they're going on for the Blackguard. Yeah, Bilbo just needs to get out of here. He's being swamped. I am aware this is sort of like the strategy I theorised I might try to use, and it's good to see Vivrax actually doing it.
The battle is very much in our favour. Victory will be ours.
I'm taking notes, you should probably too. See how well this goes for him. You never really see the attackers breach the walls of the Grey Havens this fast. What is surprising me is Bilbo is not retreating. He's basically lost the entire unit of Minhiri sharpshooters. His Hearthguard Onslaught are in danger. We've got more troops coming over now, Duna Captains and Duna Rangers. I question the Duna Rangers. Duna Captains I do get, but they need more infantry to send over there. Looks like Sons of the Fallen and Reclaimers coming their way. This definitely makes Mirko's job a little bit easier. Alright, so looks like Mirko moves towers into position. He assaulted the walls over here, but not on the other side. Let's have a look. Over here, we did leave before. Alright, Mounted Company got hammered. I'm seeing some watchers of the Golden Wood here. Riders of the Golden Wood here, sorry. Drake breathing's down to 34, so Drake's obviously got their teeth into the cavalry. Okay, how much is left? Okay, Mounted Company here, 29. Don't know if it's the same unit or just 2 units, and they've both got 29 themselves. Let's have a look. Okay, Rise of the Golden broken. Okay, so most of his Lancer cavalry is still intact. Yeah, it looks like his riders got hammered. That's mostly his riders there. That's a bit unfortunate. Hopefully they used up a lot of their ammunition before they were killed. Yeah, Orcs knocked down the gate, but that's about it. They haven't really advanced at all. This is not too good. I mean, the fact that Viverax surged forward, his other allies have got to really take up the slack as well. And Beast is doing that. We've got some Swordmasters coming in. Some Sharpshooters also firing. Now, where are the walls off to? Okay. Who are they charging after? Oh, they're going after the Lorien Archers. Not a bad target. They're down to 57. They killed about almost 20, give or take. Sharpshooters firing in. But Isengard's already broken through here. Bilbo and Frodo have got to pull out here now. We've got some Grima Garrison archers here, but they're not firing at all. There's no infantry between them and Beast's army here, so, you know, they're done. Unless you've got forces to hold back your enemy, they're just going to surge forward and overwhelm your archers. We saw how quickly Viverax destroyed Bilbo's last unit of sharpshooters. Bilbo should not be making the same mistake after what Viverax did to him earlier. Okay, that unit's broken. We've got some hammers are good about coming in. Dunamane and Rangers are firing. Doesn't look like many have a shot. It's amazing to see he still has the Hearthguard of Amun-Sul. They're in a good position. They're obviously in guard mode. That's a full unit though, from Minas Morgul chosen. We've got Dunim Shadowbows here, but I don't know what they're shooting at. Okay, well, Viverax's Temple Guards should obviously be falling back. You've got Sons of the Fallen in their rear right now. I'm not sure where Viverax's attention is, but he's got to pull these guys back. The Shadowbows are also going to come back. The Orc Javelins need to come forward here. They've got to fire on the Sons of the Fallen. Okay, Viverax just lost his general here. That's not good for his Orc units. It won't really affect his elites. We've got Legion Bodyguard, okay. So it does look like Jev sallied out some of his elites at least. And since we've got the hammers coming in, yeah, the Orc Javelins are needed. Definitely needed. But given the Sons of the Fallen and Legion are pretty much protected where they are, he should fire into the hammers Gundabad. That's a much more inviting target, and he's guaranteed to get more damage, more kills by firing on this unit. Because it's so clumped up together, it makes sense to hit this unit. We've got Duno captains here as well. We've got the units getting into formation. It's 25 to 22 at this stage. I mean, he's got to hurry up here. The wars are coming down here. And the Legion bodyguard clearly is eyeing the Orc javelins. So Vivrax has got to hurry up. Make sure they're in guard mode too. Yep, great volley. Down to 8 Legion bodyguard. So Vivrax has done a number here on Jev's elite. I'm wondering if the general is in this unit or not. And Jev waited too long for Vivrax to get into position. And he's probably almost out of ammunition. He's been firing for a little while. It's about 4 volleys. I think your standard Orc javelins can fire about 4 or 5 rounds. Now it's definitely 4. And who are these guys firing at? Clearly the infantry makes sense. Yep, that's who they're firing at. Okay, here it is. 28 to 25 still. You know, Vivrax should probably save his Temple Guard. Sons of the Fallen will beat them. And if they've still got plenty of ammunition, then he definitely should go to the effort to save them. The Nazgul are trying to do that, but given he's got 32 Sons of the Fallen left, I don't know how much the Nazgul can actually save here. They're down to 7 at the moment. Vivrax did draw a lot of defending forces away from his allies, but Dot has not taken advantage of that. Neither has Mighty Mirko. They have not launched their assault. How's Beast going? Beast is doing pretty well. He's got into Bilbo's ranks. There are no enemy archers or sharp or crossbows firing at him at the moment, which is a really, really good thing. And there are no reinforcements heading his way. We've got some wooden protectors over here, but that is about it. So I'm at a complete loss as to why Ricky Beagle hasn't surged forward into this gate here. There is no opposition whatsoever. And what's even better about this is if he does do that, then him and Beast can easily come over here to help out Mighty Mirko and Dot get through their gate. Because, well, these are the only defending forces in the area. I mean, the attackers have a great opportunity to do some real damage here. He's overwhelmed the defending forces in the region because they really outnumber them right now. But what have we got going over here? Looks like Ricky's gone for this gate here. I think that's a mistake. Although, to be fair, it's possible the defending forces deliberately went to this gate when they saw Ricky making this move, but I think he did split up his army, so he could send in other units over back this way and get them through before the defenders could respond. I mean, the defenders have a long way to come, just as much as Ricky would have to march. This is enough units here to keep him busy, at least for a little while. Looking around, there's no way Ricky can actually win here. And he probably shouldn't continue to commit any more forces. snow trolls doing what they do best. I love the snow trolls. Tell you what, the orcs in this mountain would be lost without their trolls. They really need them. They're definitely the hammer of their armor. Dolphin King's bodyguard here down to 43. Yeah, siege towers and ladders, definitely mixed feelings about them. Don't rely on siege towers and ladders too much. You can easily lose men there to a blitz that sends them flying to the air when they try to come down. And they do that when they stop and start when they're trying to get off the tower. You know, they're going off the tower and all of a sudden they stop and you've got some units down in the walls, you've got other units on the tower. And when they start again, they start trying to come down to the sea, onto the walls. Some of them fly up into the air, fall down to the ground and die. And there's no way around that. And you can lose up to 10, 20, even 30 men if you're not careful. Now, as long as the forces, see, when they stop like that, that's when the glitch occurs. And you start to lose some soldiers. But as long as they're continually going over and they're not stopping, you shouldn't lose any to that glitch, but as soon as they stop, you can kiss them goodbye. There's nothing you can do about it. Now Black Heroic's about to be sandwiched here. We've got archers coming in as well. So the Black Mountain Berserkers nearby. Goblin infantry and halberds. I thought I saw infantry around here somewhere. Yeah, there. Now, Ricky's got forces and he's determined to assault this position. But maybe he should probably wait a little while. If he's going to stay there, if he's going to persist in that assault, he's got to probably wait. Just a little bit. I mean, Beast is already through. He's already up the hill. The Brave Brilliants in the distance there going to help out what's left of maybe Wolverax and Mighty Merkel and Dot. He's got a surgeon forward. It won't kill your enemy, but it will knock him on the ground. They did a number on the Orc Hunters. They killed almost half the unit.
Very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
Very nice. Alright, so Airborne has stepped up their assault along with Rudar, sorry. So a combination here of Dunman Pikeman and Dunman Axeman. Rudar Axeman, sorry. Rudar Axeman, I believe, are AP. But they have very low shield value. But this kind of battle is actually the best one probably for them because there's no missile units shooting in, no javelins firing in, no axes coming in. It's just straight on melee to melee combat. And the Pikeman also gives them an edge. It's a pretty good combo. Now, he's got some troll-short axe swords. Now, if these guys have ammunition, I have no idea why he's sending these guys up. That's basically suicide and wasting a great unit. A very little reward. It only makes sense to send them in like that if they don't have ammunition, and I can't speak to that at the moment. So, you know, my feelings are if they have no ammunition, that's fine to send them in. If they do have ammunition, that's a huge mistake. Dot here is almost through. He's got very little force to deal with. Shield guard down to 14. He can come down the gate here, get behind the sentries and doing the captains, and really help out Mirko get through here. 30 infantry. On this side, Jev has 1. Now, I think Vivrax is almost finished here. I don't think he has too many left. No, Vivrax looks like he's actually done. We've got Colfa Meds are finishing off the Dundon Rangers. I don't think Bilbo used them very well. We saw them shooting up before and not really presenting themselves with any good target, really. So I think the body piercing ammunition for them was a bit wasted.
The battle is very much in our favour. Victory will be ours.
But the good news for, I suppose, Mirko is now he can charge around and help out himself and Dot on the other side at their gate. Do some recharges with the Coldfell Maidens. But Mithril Guard down to 2, so no, Vivrax definitely did his job. He took out a lot of elites.
Only half the enemy force remains.
It is 54 to 63. Right where you want to be for an attacker. Now Jev's got some sentries here. I don't know why they're standing so far away. Either send them into the battle or get them back to the Citadel. Catapult crew has either used up all their ammunition or are all dead. So the Drake Brilliant's got into them. There's a couple of dead Drakes there, maybe 3. There's the rest of them. And it looks like they're trying to target the Iron Watch of Mirrormere. There's Jev's general. Got Beast over there. I don't know what Jev is thinking leaving his general unit right there. Got Hearthguard of Amonsul. We've got all kinds of Khazad-dûm here. Guards of Khazad-dûm. The Iron Watch could possibly kill all those units there. He would risk some friendly fire though. You can see the Iron Watch moving around in the distance there. Great Brilliant's broken. Okay, with the Orc Hunters attacking the archers. Now the Wardens and the Hearthguards should be able to win that battle there. The real question is, where did the Iron Watch go? There, they're going right there, okay.
Only half our force remains. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Iron Watch are going to fight their way through 2 units of Coldfire Maidens. He does have sentries around here before. There's sentries around here somewhere. I think maybe it's down there. We've got hammers a good bad here. Yeah, we've got the sentries right there. He should be racing his Iron Watch straight towards his sentries for protection. Coming in again. General's in danger of being killed here. Very lucky. Alright, Jev has regrouped. He's got a few units here now. It looks like he's falling back to the Citadel and the way is now clear for him. So that beast is trying to mop up things here. Guards of Constantine is an impressive unit, but after a while they will start to fall like dominoes. They're holding a nice perimeter. I've got to give them that. Okay, crossbows, waiting for orders. Yeah, how's Ricky's fight going on over here? He's still alive. Blackbacks are down 13 though. Alright, Goblin Infantry just broke. We've got some Heavy Goblin Archers and that's about it, that's all he has left. To his credit, it looks like he's done some serious damage here. I'm seeing a lot of dead elves. Looks like Beast is pursuing Jeb's forces before he can get to the Citadel. Map there. 65 to 75. Just over halfway through this battle. Okay, Blacklord's Dumb and Hunters doing their stuff. Jeb is just going to get away here. Nope, we're really trying to get in though. Now this assault is going to be very tricky. Defenders have a lot of firepower here. They won't be messing around. Got Heavy Goblin Archers here chasing after the Troll Drummers, trying to fight the Heavy Goblin Archers. Maybe. No. Frodo should be trying to finish off Ricky. He's really just allowing Ricky to get free kills here. Might get one more volley off. And here they come. There's a lot of free hits he got in there. It does make sense for Ricky to retreat. Most of the unit's still intact, and I think he's still got a bit of ammo there. We'll need it for later. He's just got to hope that Frodo gives up the chase. Snugger skirmishes are here. Now he's trying to use his Goblin Archers as a holding unit while the Snarger goes to work. Oh, lethal guard soldier out here. That looks painful. Yeah, there goes Ricky's general. What are they chasing after? We got Lone Mountain Company here. The beast has got pikemen. Crossbow's down to 9. Don't think he's too worried about them. And he's got 2 units around the company, so he should send one this direction to charge in from this way, and if the Urkai shifts position, send the other one in to charge into the Urkai crossbows from this side. But he better make a move soon because, well, crossbows are about to shoot them. Yeah, that hurt him. Took it about 10. Now, alright. It looks like Mirko has his whole army over here at the moment. I'm not seeing dots anywhere. Oh, here he comes. Dwarves are a bit slower. Behold the mighty column of Dot. Man, that's a long column. Doing the ranges here. This will get some good damage here on the defending forces. Ah, they're getting hits on Hammers Good to Bad, Watches of Golden Wood, Kindred of Celeborn. All valuable hits. We also have Iron Watch and Mirror. I don't know if he's used any ammunition for these guys yet. If he hasn't, well, the defenders are in, sorry, the attackers are in all sorts really. Looks like we've got the second unit of Kindred of Celeborn firing on the bridge there in front of us. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, okay, they're right there. Okay, his heavy goblin archers might actually win here. He's got to get the Snagger skirmishes through. They can help him finish off the Lotharian forces in the area. Or he could withdraw and wait for Beast. Either could work. Well, these forces are wavering. But if he retreats, they could break straight away. Now I think he's just locked in, for better or worse. Yeah, alright, they're done. Okay, Snagger skirmishes. Down at 92. This is not good. Beast needed to get here yesterday. The main saving grace for this unit of Snagger is the fact that the swords of Rivendell were actually blunting the charge of the Lorne Mounted Company. Snagger skirmishes down to 20, unlikely they'll reform. So that beast is trying to rescue some of the Snagger. Where are they going?
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours. Only half the enemy force remains.
Yeah, I don't know. Here comes the Urukai. Just want to see if they break. The fact that Beast's army is here might be their only saving grace. Alright, let's have a look on the other side now. Okay, we've got Arthur Axaros here, just pelting away the Lorne Spearmen. They're annihilating them. Frodo's got to get his kindred into a better position. Probably should just set them up right here. $75 to 81. Pretty darn close. Lorne archers are here. Orc is just firing away.
We're being attacked!
But they're not returning fire. The Axo's getting a lot of good kills. Maybe ... can't fire. It could be his issue. Three left.
We're being attacked! Watch it!
Yeah, it looks like crossbows are returning fire on the orc hunters. Have a look. They're not shooting at him anymore. They've also got the watchers right there. If the crossbows could hit them, they really should be firing on them. Okay, here comes Beast. Women Protectors, moving up, full unit.
Very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
That makes more sense.
Watch it!
Frodo has really got to send in these Orc Hunters. Sorry, his Woodland Protectors, and Jeb's got to move sending these Orc Hunters. They're out of ammunition. He should be charging them into the axe throwers. Well, 76 to 83. Crossbows will win that battle, for sure. Good work.
Watch it! Watch it!
But Frodo needs to send up his Kindred of Celeborn and the Watchers of the Golden Wood to try and take on the crossbows. I mean, he's got to take down those crossbows. They're far more accurate than any of the arch units they have, except for the Watchers of the Golden Wood, of course. But that's the main threat to the defenders right now, is crossbows, and crossbows is what the attackers do have. They're destroying his Lorien Spearmen. This is his second unit of Spearmen here. The first one was decimated by the axe throwers. Now this one's being destroyed by the crossbows. Now, player that admitted defeat. I think maybe that was Ricky Beagle. Geez, no one likes a poor Lauren Spearman. Being shot by both the crossbow units. Probably time to charge forward. 77 to 86. Nazgul and Berserkers all grouped up together. This is perfect for the Kindred caliber. All watches, but no one's firing in this direction at the moment. There you go. And even here won't really protect your units that much. Okay, so we've got some Eiffel Warriors here being sent up, almost a full unit. Attackers still have plenty left at their disposal. Admiral Strand is also here. So I think we'll times 2 speed it just for a little bit, guys. Okay guys, we're back. We've got the Lauren Method Company that has returned. They tried to do some rear charges there, but it looks like Beast was ready for him. Crossbows moving up. Here they come. Beast charging with his crossbows. Got Barbad Warhammers in the fray. Here come the Nazgul High. Kindred with Caliburn with ammunition. He doesn't want to lose them too early. They gotta get the hammers in there. The watches are firing. Rodent Javelin is down to 70. Okay. I think they're targeting the watches that are on the wood there, the Ephemeral Troll Hunters. Okay, down at 36. Kindred Kelborn units finished, the other one's beginning. Wooden Protectors down to 47, not broken, very important to note. Blackpool's trying to get into the Watchers ranks and the Kindred's ranks. But they don't want to be shooting upwards like that. Oh, yep. Strange target to go after. I want some Mirror. This makes more sense. Oh no! $84 to $93. Who's firing? Oh yeah, Harridan Berserkers. Oh, what's... yeah, okay, they're reloading. Still got some ammo up the sleeve. We've got the Witcher and Slavers there, probably should go after. Yeah, firing. $87 to $95. I think it's safe to say this is going to go the way of the attackers. So we've got some Darbad Warhammers, some 4th Edition Shield Guard, a couple of sentries still alive, Hammers are good to bad there. I want to Mirror. Down to 23. Should be able to win against the Harridan Berserkers. Time 6-bit, I think, to the end. Most of the Kindred are shooting upwards. We've got axes coming in. From the second unit of line for axe throwers. $90 to $98.
Our men are in command of the castle. We've lost control of the castle.
Alright, I think that was Jev's general.
Very much in our favour. Victory will be ours.
And there goes Carlin's general. And that is it. So, congratulations to Beast Mode on 70 and his team on their victory. Beast Mode was MVP for the match, got 1325 kills for his team. Viverax on 966, Ricky Beagle 901, ... 698, Mighty Mirko 865. Jev was definitely MVP for the defenders on 3031. Photosynthesis got 2930. Bilbo T. Baggins on 2084, so good kill counts all around there for the defenders. Well done to Viverax too for breaking through the gate, definitely caused a lot of problems there for the defenders earlier on. And got a lot of nice kills here, took out a lot of Jev's elites, which probably really annoyed Jev. Probably needed those elites at the end there. Any case. Okay, so for Beast's army here, Uruk-hai infantry 145, 125. And the rest of his army did poor to good, I'd say. Poor to good, because there was no real standout performances there from his army besides the infantry, which was a bit odd. The infantry doesn't usually do as well as Nazgul High or Uruk-hai Berserkers. But I'm guessing those kind of units just did a lot of the heavy lifting and did a lot of damage instead of getting a lot of kills. Could have worked either way. So thank you to Beast for sending in the replay. Congratulations to the attackers on their victory. This is Scouts of Entertainment signing off. Catch you guys in the next one.